ask you this, but can I have you work on revisions over the weekend?
Sure.
She's so adorable!
Huh? Yui? Wow, time flew by. I've gotta hurry home. My name's Keiichi Sato. I work in sales at a lifestyle branding company. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Hey, Keiichi.
He's Mukai, our sales manager.
You're leaving already? Do you even have the drive to work?
I'm sorry, but I have to pick up my daughter. Her daycare closes at 6.
You have to go pick your daughter up? Well, if you've wrapped up all your work, then fine.
It's not like I don't care about our company.
Keiichi, about this proposal, honestly, there's no way it's going to be approved as is. Did you make some changes? The day after tomorrow, which is Monday, we need to kick off the morning with an important client presentation.
The day after tomorrow? That's cutting it close.
It's with Tokimeki Electronics, a major appliance manufacturer, and it's about the annual contract. Whether we secure it or not will drastically impact next year's performance, but with this quality, there's no way it'll pass. Sorry to ask you this, but could I have you work on revisions over the weekend? We run on a flexible schedule here, so you'll definitely get a compensatory day off. And of course, you'll be properly paid overtime. But this is truly a crucial project. Can I count on you?
Yui, this might be too much for Keiichi. Perhaps I should take it on instead.
It's okay, Mukai. Alright, I'll do it. The next day, Saturday morning.
Daddy, do you have to work today?
Yeah, I've got to take care of something important. But since the office has a daycare space, you get to come with me. Days Corp puts a lot of effort into supporting working parents, and they've set up an in-house daycare space for kids when employees come in on weekends. Normally, a caregiver is assigned, but today they're short on help, so I'll keep an eye on Miyu while I work.
Wow, so there's a play area at your office?
Yeah, they have lots of toys so you won't get bored. Daddy will be in the next room working, so call me right away if you need anything.
Okay, I'll be a good girl. Keiichi, how's it going?
Well, it's going smoothly. I expect it to be finished in 2 to 3 hours.
I see. Well, Daddy, can you read me this picture book? She's so adorable!
Huh? Yui?
Hello, what's your name? I'm Miyu. Miyu Sato. Miyu, what a lovely name. Keiichi, why didn't you tell me you had a daughter?
I'm sorry. I should have brought it up from the start. I was worried that having a child might cause problems.
Problems? Not at all, if anything. Daddy always helps me with everything. I see. Does he do that all by himself?
Yes, we've been doing our best together for 3 years.
That's wonderful. I can't believe you're raising a child on your own while pouring yourself into your work.
Yui, I'm so sorry that Keiichi brought his child to the office. I mean, the office is not a playground.
Okay, didn't I say this was a problem?
No. But you can't just bring a child into the workplace and...
Don't you know we have an on-site daycare? Supporting working parents is one of our company's key policies. Keiichi, actually this proposal is a branding project for home appliances aimed at working parents. I was hoping to hear children's candid opinions, not just adults.
Do you want children's opinions?
Yeah. Miyu, would you help us? Yay, sure. I love helping.
As Yui asked my daughter a few questions, I started organizing my thoughts while listening to their conversation. Yui, hearing Miyu's ideas made me realize something. What if we created appliance designs from a kid's perspective, ensuring they're safe for both parents and children to use together? I'm sure chores could really become a time for bonding.
Meaning?
Like a fridge with an adjustable height work counter, or a washing machine with buttons arranged so even kids can use them safely. How about pitching products that strengthen family ties through household chores?
Wait a minute! That's an idea adults alone would never come up with! Keiichi, let's build on this proposal, using both your and Miyu's insights.
Got it.
From now on, I want you to work directly under me.
Huh?
Yui!
I really believe that those who appreciate both work and family are the ones capable of making genuinely impactful proposals, and I fully recognize your ability. That's why I entrusted you with this crucial project.
But I thought you asked me to work over the weekend because...
It was an urgent matter, yes. But honestly, it was also to see what you're capable of. Balancing family time with dedication to the company is the very way of working we strive for here.
If that's the case, I should have taken on this project from the start.
I value numbers too, but even more than that, I value humanity. Someone who can't cherish their own family can't possibly cherish our clients.
So that's your belief. Yui truly creates an environment that supports us. The following week, we nailed the presentation with Tokimeki Electronics and secured the annual contract. And then, I was chosen to lead another major project. The branding that included Miyu's idea was highly praised by the client, but if the next project will actually work is a whole other story.
We've received a request from Uki Uki Foods for a branding plan for a frozen food line aimed at working parents.
Branding for frozen foods? For working parents like me, this product really resonates.
Yeah, for this project too. They want a plan that draws on your real-life experience. I'd like you to take it on. After the Tokimeki Electronics deal, I was convinced that marketing's essence can't be seen in numbers alone.
What do you mean by that?
It's vital to really understand how customers feel. Data is honest, but it won't store emotions by itself. The insights you've gained from parenting are your strongest asset in developing a plan that appeals to working parents.
Do you think I can handle it?
I'll personally guide you step by step, like how to structure the plan, uncover latent customer needs, and write a proposal that appeals to emotion.
I really appreciate it.
Excuse me, Yui. About that matter we discussed earlier.
Okay, actually, I've decided to entrust Keiichi with a new project. It's the frozen food brand for working parents from Uki Uki Foods.
For working parents? So we're going in that direction again, huh?
Do you have any thoughts on that?
No, not particularly. I just believe marketing should focus more on numbers than emotions.
I understand your view, but this time, I want to try an approach that draws on Keiichi's real-life experience.
I see. So it's Keiichi's personal experience again. Well then, this time I'll prove that a data-driven proposal is superior with my own project. I also have a separate project with Uki Uki Foods from a different angle. It'll be interesting to see how our approaches differ.
That'll be interesting. Let's both do our best.
I immediately got to work on the proposal. It wasn't merely about time saving. It also addressed the emotional need to hold on to those special parent-child moments.
The complex feelings of working parents? That's exactly what will shape this proposal.
After I pick my daughter up from daycare, even if I'm super tired, I still need to figure out what to make for dinner. But when I'm really short on time, I usually ask her if it's cool to just grab a store-bought meal instead.
And on the flip side, how does she feel when you two share a homemade meal?
When she thanks me and says that food tastes better when we eat it together, it makes me so happy. It reminds me why working while raising a child is meaningful.
So it's a new perspective, the joy of parenting while working. Summing up your experience? I'd say what working parents truly want isn't just saving time, it's products that let them cherish time with their kids without feeling guilty.
That's right. We're presenting food, not as cutting corners, but as a way to express love.
Even busy parents can turn mealtime with their kids into something special. That's the real core of this proposal.
Meanwhile, around the same time, Mukai was working on his own project.
Target is single people in their 20s to 40s. Cooking time should be within 30 seconds. The annual time saved would be 20 hours. With numbers like these, it's foolproof. The ultimate time saver, a single person's best friend, ready in 30 seconds. With this tagline, it's bound to land.
And then came the day of the big presentation.
Here's our proposal. The ultimate frozen food line for single people. 30-second kitchen.
Ready in just 30 seconds. It certainly saves time, but,
According to market research, single households make up 38% of the total. And at this price point, sales are guaranteed. It saves 20 hours per year and offers the best cost performance in the industry.
I understand the numbers, but I can't picture how customers will actually feel when eating it.
For busy modern consumers, efficiency is what matters most. Shortening cooking time allows them to make better use of their personal time.
I'm sorry, but the proposal gives off a lonely vibe. What we're really looking for isn't just data, it's the smiles from our customers.
But if you look at this cost analysis, you'll see guaranteed profits.
Eating alone? Finishing a meal in 30 seconds? Does that really lead to customer happiness?
Well, when you put it that way, I'm not so sure.
Alright then, how about the other idea of a frozen food brand for working parents?
Okay, I'm also a father raising a 3-year-old daughter while working full-time. I wake up at 6 every morning to make her breakfast, drop her at daycare, and then head to the office. In the evening, I pick her up, cook dinner, give her a bath, and tuck her into bed. The toughest moment is when I ask her if it's cool to just grab a store-bought meal for dinner, and I notice that little sad expression on her face. But when we share a homemade meal and she smiles, that's when I feel the meaning of working while raising a child.
Please, go on.
Mukai's 30-second cooking idea is a great one, but what working parents truly want isn't just saving time. It's food that lets them show love to their family even in limited time. Products that replace guilt with pride. Frozen meals chosen not as shortcuts, but as a way to express care. That's what really speaks to the hearts of working parents.
Here's what I've come up with. Turning that belief into a real product. The product name is Joyful Kitchen Creations. It combines 2 core concepts.
First, a step-by-step mom and dad cooking class kit. It's a semi-prepared meal where the final touches are done together by parent and child. And it comes with special tools that let kids help safely. Next, a Kids' Choice Select Box. Each month, there are 3 rotating menu options so a child can pick dinner by themselves.
This sounds fun. How would it actually work? For example, even a 3-year-old could choose from 3 options. Hamburger steak, omelet rice, or curry.
The joy on their face when they say, "I'm gonna pick it and cook it with you, Daddy." That's the value we want to deliver.
Total prep time is 15 minutes, about 10 of which are spent working together, balancing efficiency with a chance to show affection. What a wonderful idea. It could also help foster children's independence. Yes, plus it comes with a photo card so parents and kids can take a picture of the finished dish and keep the memory of having made it together.
Even if hands-on time is shortened, parent-child time and affection multiply. That's what we're proposing.
Frozen meals chosen not as shortcuts, but as ways to express love. That's what I believe will resonate with working parents. As a mother, I work too, and I couldn't agree more. It's It's a product that delivers emotional richness, as well as efficiency. Let's bring this into our lineup.
Thank you very much.
How on earth did they get their pitch accepted so easily? What was all the frantic brainstorming I did for then? Keiichi, my proposal was completely dismissed over this. I can't agree with your way of doing things.
Mukai, I was only doing what I thought was best for our company and the client.
Your proposal only succeeded by chance. Real marketing should be driven by numbers and data.
But like Yui said, isn't understanding our customers' feelings the most important thing?
Listening to client opinions or putting ourselves in users' shoes is too vague. I think rigorous data analysis matters more.
Mukai, could you please repeat what you just said?
Yui,
You said that listening to clients and putting ourselves in the user's shoes was vague, but that directly contradicts our company's core philosophy. We are a company that values standing by our customers above all else. Numbers matter, yes, but our true mission is to make proposals that touch the customer's heart.
Still, in the end, isn't everything about numbers? Without profit, a company can't survive.
Mukai, numbers are certainly important, but think back to the Uki Uki Foods case. With your 30-second kitchen proposal, efficiency was undeniable. So why didn't they sign the deal?
Because they let emotions cloud their judgment.
You think so? What the client was really looking for was their customers' smiles. In other words, they wanted to know if the consumers could sincerely feel joy or not. Does finishing a meal alone in 30 seconds really bring customers happiness? Our plan, a 15-minute meal parents and children prepare together, creates valuable time that strengthens family bonds.
But surely there are consumers who just want efficiency.
Of course. That's why it's important to clearly outline the target and grasp what those particular customers really want. Looks like what working parents really need isn't only time-saving solutions, but also a way to share their love, even when they have little time. And as a result, our proposal won the contract, which means that the approach grounded in customer understanding also succeeded numerically.
Maybe that's true, but still.
Keiichi is right. True customer understanding is what ultimately leads to the best numbers.
So in the end, this just proves my own lack of ability. I can't believe this.
Months later, thanks to Yui's guidance, I had grown tremendously within the company, and even my colleagues were saying that my proposals really struck a chord.
I am pleased to announce that Keiichi will be appointed as the head of our newly established lifestyle planning division. We'd like him to take charge of developing projects that truly align with our customers' everyday lives.
Thank you very much. I'd like to propose a real voice system that incorporates the experiences of employees into our project planning. The system was a huge success. It drew attention from other companies as a groundbreaking framework that leveraged the perspectives of working parents, single people, seniors, and employees in many other life situations. Meanwhile,
proposals that ignore reality simply won't do. I'm sorry, but we'd prefer to have someone else handle things going forward.
This company doesn't recognize my abilities for what they're worth. I'll just have to prove myself somewhere else.
As a result, unable to function as a sales rep, Mukai ultimately chose to resign. But even at his new job, he continued making number-driven proposals that disregarded customer understanding. And it seems he's been running into the very same problems all over again.
Daddy, did you have a long day at work?
Yeah, I got through it all thanks to you, Miyu.
Good evening, Miyu. You're that lady from that day. What do you say? We have dinner together.